How's it going, everyone? Today I'm here with my WWE No Mercy 2016 live experience video. Of course, if you guys have not checked out my live review video yet, please go ahead and do that. So, in that video, pretty much, like I said, well, it's pretty much title self-explanatory. In that video, I'll pretty much go over the show and give you my live thoughts on each match on the show. In this video, I'll not be doing that because, like I explained in that video, I didn't want that to be one whole long video. So that'd be easier to cut those in two different videos from my perspective, from the experience, and my review of the show. So that's why I split into two. So if you want a live review, go watch that video now, because that will not be in this video. I'll pretty much just be discussing about going to the event, you know, maybe some things during the show, and of course after the event. So everything before and after, in between, that's pretty much what I'll be discussing in this video. So yeah, check the video out if you'd like. But yeah, yesterday, of course, I went to No Mercy, and it was a pretty busy day, you know, in the morning time. I had to get up at like 10:30 because I had to be somewhere at 11:30 because it was a family thing that we had to do in the morning. So I took up pretty much the entire morning / early afternoon till about, I want to say, 2, because we actually didn't get there till a little later after because there were some things going on. People were late, and you know how family gets, and a bunch of shenanigans happen. So nothing goes as planned with family things. So we probably didn't get there probably like 12:30 to 1ish. Yeah, it was a pretty long drive, especially with traffic, but, you know, you gotta take care of family things. That's what we did in the morning. And then right after that, I was actually dropped off at the brand new Golden One Center, because on the way back the center was on the way back, so why not just drop me off on the way back? So that's exactly what happened. I was dropped off at the Golden One Center. First impressions, because this is brand new, you know, it was just, I believe, opened last week, and this is, No Mercy was the third event ever to be held there, so, first impressions was, I thought the outside looked pretty nice. You know, I don't like the fact that it's downtown, because where the old arena was at, the Sleepy Arena, it was pretty much in the middle of nowhere, and it was its own thing, pretty much. It was out in the middle of nowhere. There's plenty of parking to park there, whereas with this new arena, since it's like in the middle of downtown, you can't find parking. There's a lot of people. It's just a big hassle. So I don't like the location of it, but I think it's a really nice arena for what it is. Really nice outside, pretty easy to get through. Reminded me a lot of AT&T Stadium. Now, a lot of arenas are probably like this one, but considering that the arena that I've been going to for years is a really old and outdated arena, this is brand new to me. So the best way I can say it or compare it is, if you went to WrestleMania this year, the way it was set up like AT&T Stadium, like the way that the security checkpoint is when you go in, and just the way like the outside of it is, where you pretty much just hang out, and the way you go in, and when you go in, it's like this big old opening where you actually see the stage and everything. To me, that was brand new, because like I said, the old arena that I used to go to is old, outdated. There was curtains that covered the stage, so you didn't see it when you walked in. You had to go through the curtains to see the stage and everything. So it was brand new to me, and like I said, probably a lot of arenas are like this one, but it's new to me because I haven't had anything like this, so don't judge me. But yeah, it was really nice. Like I said, the best way I can put it is it was similar to AT&T Stadium. The way it was, to me, the entrance setup, the way you got in, and like, you know, you went in and it's just a lot of open area, and you can see, you have a great overview of the stage already because it's all nice in the open. It's a really nice arena. I thought it was really cool. There were some things I didn't like about it, like, you know, the upper levels is very, very steep, which I feel bad for even outside up there, because I feel like if you even bent over, you'd probably fall and die. So I don't like how the levels are, and the fact that the seats don't even have cup holders. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, the first like 5 or 6 rows on the lower level, like the ones off the floor, had cup holders, but the rest of the seats didn't, which to me is really fucking stupid. That's a big thing I think a lot of people like, is cup holders, and the fact that they didn't have any there, to me was just really fucking stupid. So even though there's a lot of great things about this new arena, there's also pretty, I don't want to say a lot, but there's a handful of negatives as well. So you can't win, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not even, that was just my arena impressions. But yeah, I get there, get through security pretty easily, just hanging around in the front, not really too sure what to do because I don't want to go in yet, so I just hop into the merch line that's outside, and I wait there for a little bit, and I get to go up, and of course I buy just 2 things because, you know, everything on there was, you know, like, I just buy later for sale. Like, they had the Nikki Bella hat that I actually wanted to buy, but on WWE Shop it's $10 on sale. But there, it was full $20, so I was like, I'll just get it on WWE Shop whenever I do an order. That way, it can be included into it. So I didn't end up buying it there. And like I said, just he had all the other these other shirts and stuff that I can just easily get off WWE Shop on a sale. So I didn't really bother too much. I like to get the show exclusive things, if you know me. And the thing I got was, now this shirt I was kind of disappointed because I can wear medium or large. It honestly depends on like the shirt brand and what kind of shirt it is. I can wear either or. Excuse me. But the shirt I wanted, of course, they were out of larges. I think they only had XLs, extra large left. So I can actually fit it extra. Well, I don't fit it, but I can wear one, depending on the brand again and like what kind of shirt material it is. And this is 100% cotton. This shirt is, so hopefully I can shrink it up just a little bit because it looks fine on me. But it's definitely, you can tell it's a little baggy and a little big. But I'm not gonna wear this shirt all the time. So like I said, I can probably wash it a few times and shrink it. So I'm not really too concerned about it. But it'll look pretty big, and you'll probably be like, wow, that's a big shirt. But yeah, you know the story behind it. They're just out, and I was just like, well, I don't really care. So whatever, but it is the No Mercy event t-shirt. As you guys can see, you got AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, and John Cena, WWE World Championship. And on the back, I guess they're getting lazy with these pay-per-view shirts now because all it does say is I was there and the date and city instead of the match card. So I guess they're getting pretty lazy with these pay-per-view event shirts, but it is what it is. And they also had another shirt. That was another special edition shirt where it had the No Mercy logo as well as the Sacramento Kings logo on it. It was like a special, I guess, Kings WWE t-shirt. I don't know what it was, but it was $35, and I was going to pay $35 for a shirt like that, considering it didn't look that great anyways. It was pretty plain, but like I said, I like getting the special edition things, and that's why I got this. But yeah, it's an XL, but oh well, it'll do. I have some XL shirts anyways I used to wear, so I'm not really too concerned about it. But I got that shirt, and as always, you know I love to get me them programs. I always love collecting these because these are just really fun to look back on years later, because like I guarantee you if I look at my first program I have and look at this one, I guarantee you about 70 to 75%, maybe even 80% of the rosters are completely different. So I don't know, these are just fun to look through in my opinion. I don't know, you got a nice thing of Finn Balor and Randy Orton right there. So I don't know, I like getting programs. So t-shirt and the program are the only two things I got from the merch. So from there on, I went inside the arena, and that's when I saw everything. I went straight to my seat, and why did I put it behind me? But here's the ticket stub. You guys have seen it in my prediction video if you watched that. I had row 110, row EE, which is like the lower row, and seat 1, so I was on the aisle seat 2. So I had really good seats. I sat down for about 10-15 minutes before I realized I have a lot of time in my hands, because I was in my seat by like 3:30, so I got in there pretty quickly. So I was like, you know what, I want to get a drink, maybe something to eat. So that's something to do. I went to the food line, saw the prices for the food. I said, fuck that. It was like $13 for a hot dog. I said, no thanks, you can keep the hot dog. I just had the drink instead. And of course, the reason why I wanted to get a drink, because you get your cool souvenir cups, and again, one of those things I like to get at the shows is a cool souvenir cup. That's what I got here, I think. This is a pretty cool cup. It's pretty outdated because you can see Cena's hat is the green and orange, and he hasn't had that in like beginning of the year, maybe even before that, but I don't know. So it's kind of an old cup, but you had some new faces on there like Charlotte and Sasha and the New Day. You got Ambrose, Owens, Lesnar, and Reigns. So take a sip for the working man. But I got that, and then I made the mistake because I'm a fucking idiot to go to the bathroom. I got the drink because I had to go pee, but for some reason I got the drink first and then went to the bathroom after, which is a dumb fucking mistake on my part, because of course I went to the bathroom and everyone's just trying to go pee. I'm thinking, some guy comes up stall, and of course I walk into the one stall where the dude clearly took a huge shit, and I'm like, oh, this is fucking wonderful. Just my luck. Sometimes I just don't think, and the most logical thing would have been to go to the bathroom first, then got a drink, but I don't think sometimes, so it is what it is. And then, yeah, I got the drink, got the stuff, and just sat right back down in my seat until the show started. Just sat on my phone and, you know, talked to some of the people around me until the show started. Show, like I said, I've already gave my thoughts and everything on the show in my review video, so go ahead and watch that if you haven't already. But some notes on the show. I thought the crowd was pretty hot for the most part. I watched back some clips on the pay-per-view, and the crowd came off pretty good on TV, I think, for the most part. You know, there's some times where it didn't come off that well, but there was times where clearly came off really, really well, especially the first match. I think the crowd came off great, especially during the entrances. But yeah, pretty good crowd. Of course, there is that one person at every show you go to where this guy keeps just yelling and not shutting up. This guy is somehow watching this video. I'm not dissing the guy, but it's because he was entertaining at times, but there's always that one person that will just not stop. Not stop shouting, which, you know, it's a show. You want to keep, you know, that's the purpose. You want to have your voice be heard. You want to keep going. I understand it, but there comes a point where it's just like, what are you even saying at this point? Like, he kept making fun of the Usos' shoes. And, like, that was, like, his ongoing joke for, like, the next, like, 2 matches. I'm like, come on, man, think of something different. And he did throw some funny lines out there every now and then, but just, you always sit by that one person that just doesn't stop yelling. And I can't sit there and yell for all night. Because I lost my voice after the first match. I'm not much of a yeller, so it really impresses me when people are able to keep yelling and keep their voice. Because me, like I said, my voice can just be gone like that after yelling for like 5 minutes. So I don't know. Kudos to that guy for being able to do that. But I sat next to a cool couple. The guy was cool, and I guess his girlfriend was cool too. So they're cool people, and just a nice little section of sitting. So I definitely enjoyed my seat. I thought I had a great seat for the show, and yeah, had a lot of fun at the show, you know, and, yeah. But of course, after the show ended, this is where the thing that I fucking almost got it. Now, my big master plan going to the show was to steal a ringside chair. That was my big master plan. However, when the plan comes to tuition, I guess some other people had the same idea that I did, because when I went down to, like, the opening where you can go down, there's 2 people standing there already, and you can tell, like, they had intentions to get the fucking chair. Even one of the guys told me, like, I want that fucking chair. And I tried to get a fucking chair, but considering it's a brand new arena, security was strict up the ass. They would not let you do anything. Like, I tried to make the bullshit excuse to get my way into the floor. I told security, I'm like, oh, is it okay if I go on the floor so I can take a picture by the ring? So nope. I'm like, fuck you. So I couldn't bullshit my way into the ring or into the floor, because before I've done it, you know, at like a house show, was it, like a few years ago? Oh no, it was like 2000. When was this? Or was it a Raw? Oh, it was a Raw. It was a Raw in 2010, before SummerSlam. I was able to ask to go on the floor, and they said it was fine to take a picture. So I've done it before, but I think since it's a brand new arena, security is a lot more stricter. So I was not having a chance in hell getting a chair. So I was standing there, you know, just like, I don't know why I was standing there. I guess I was waiting for opportunity. But all of a sudden, some guy starts just picking chairs up and just starts handing them to people. Like, people are on the railing. So he starts handing them to people. I'm like, fuck yes, this guy is gonna fucking give me a chair. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. And he's 2 people away from me. The guy next to me and me. Because he already gave 3 people chairs, and they're standing there for some reason still. So I'm just waiting for my chair. And all of a sudden security goes, no, give them back. You can't have them. I'm like, fuck. Of course, right before he gets to me, you got a fucking cockblocker. Because me, the moment I would have got that chair, I would have fucking booked it. I'm gone. But for some reason, the people still were just standing there, which are dumb because they had to get the chairs back, which if you would have got the chair and just would have left, you would have kept it. But they had to get the chairs back because securities are assholes. Which is, to me, is stupid, because the chairs, if you don't take them, why can't you, like someone else just have them? Like, someone already paid for that seat and were sitting there, and they chose not to take that seat home. So it's like, why didn't you just, like, give it to someone, like, if they asked politely or something like that? I don't know. I just felt like it was kind of stupid, because would they just put the chairs in storage or something? I thought that was pretty stupid that they're not allowing people to take chairs. They were checking ticket stubs too to make sure, like, people that are taking the chairs were actually sitting there, which I have never seen before. I just saw people walking out with the chairs. I never seen them actually check the ticket stubs to make sure that those chairs belong to them. But yeah, I wasn't able to get a chair. I was disappointed by it, because the chair was really cool too. It had Ambrose, Cena, and Styles on it, and it was a really cool chair. But it is what it is. What can you do? And I tried to, like, convince some guy to give me a chair, because this guy had, like, fucking 4 chairs. I was trying to, like, you know, like, convince him, like, hey man, you can give me one, but he wasn't fucking nudging. So you win some, you lose some, and that was obviously a big L for me. So what can you do? Then afterwards, you know, after that big miserable fail, I left the arena, went outside and just hung out for a little bit outside. I actually saw my friend Logan, who, if you're watching this video, what's up, man? I know he told me he watches my videos, so if you're watching this one right now, sup, dude? But yeah, I chatted with him for a little bit, so it was cool talking with him for a few minutes before he had to go. But I sat around, just in sheer disappointment not getting that chair. But yeah, I just sat around for a while, and then, you know, I just took off after that. And yeah, you know, not too eventful, but I thought it was still a pretty fun day for the most part. Not too much happened besides the show. Like I said, I had pretty easy getting in, you know, no hassles, pretty much just slid right in, no problems, and just a disappointing aftermath that I couldn't get a fucking chair, but it is what it is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, I was not unfortunate, but I was kind of disappointed. Excuse me, as well, because I was also disappointed by the fact that I wasn't able to meet up with a few people. I know a handful of guys actually went to this show. Like, I know Stevie Breach did, who, you know, I think he went like halfway during the show, so I get to see him. I know Alex Lorenzo came up for this show. I wish I would have been able to say hi to him, but I wasn't able to. I know Robbie One Kenobi went to this show. He actually tried to meet up with me after the show, I think, but my phone was at like 6% when the show was over, so I didn't want it to die on me, so I just waited till I got in the car to charge it, and I saw his message asking if I was still there. So sorry I wasn't able to meet up with you. Hopefully we can, you know, we're going to a show sometime that we're able to actually do something. So sorry, Robbie, for watching this. I wasn't able to say hi to you, so yeah, I feel bad about that. But yeah, a few other people went to the show as well. On Twitter, people were telling me that they're going, so quite a few people went to the show, so it was unfortunate that I wasn't able to see everyone or meet anyone, really besides like my friend, and I think, no, it was him, besides the people that I was sitting with, I was talking to. But yeah, it is what it is, you know, stuff happens and shit happens, so you can't always win, like I said. But yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like below. And I'm not sure when my next video will be, so I can't guarantee anything, but hopefully soon. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as always, and until next time, I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys for watching the video. Come on and fight back!